Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Future Sailor Hannah making another video. This one will be about the ASVAB, the Armed Services Vocationally Aptitude Bachelor. Alright, that military entrance exam you gotta take after you get most of your paperwork done and see if you qualify. Alright, in this video I'm gonna talk about the subjects that will be in the test and the subjects and some tips that I took from other videos, from watching other people's video logs also for the test and whatnot, and what I did. Alright, the subjects in the test for all military branches, doesn't matter which one, whether it's the Marines, the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, Coast Guard, National Guard. The subjects that will be in the ASVAB test are general science, arithmetic reasoning, word problems, word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, mathematics knowledge, algebra and probability, mathematics knowledge, geometry, electronics information, auto information, shop information, mechanical comprehension, and assembling objects. Alright, and the ASVAB in the past, they used to have the paper and pencil forms. I don't think they do that anymore. I looked online and apparently they stopped it. But in the end, it's kind of a little bit better to do the computer version, because with that paper and pencil Scantron, you know, if you bubble it in all weird and it goes out of line, I guess it'll count as an error. And there's more questions too for you to answer. But don't get me wrong, the computer version is just as, you know, hard. It's just not so much of a hassle, I guess. From what I've read and it's been told, that with the computer version, the more questions you answer correctly, the harder the questions become, but the more points you gain for your scores in the end. So definitely make sure you study all your subjects and whatnot and pay attention and focus. Let's see here. Let's start with general science. I suggest that if you're going to join the military, join as soon as you can, especially if you're still in high school or if you're fresh out of high school. That way, you know, all the lessons you've been taught are still fresh in your mind. Because for me, I've been out of high school for years, so going over these subjects was just like, oh wow, you know, I forgot so many things already over the years. So, you know. Alright, let's see here. In the general science, the topics that they'll include, but for the most part though, in the computer test, for me when I took it, most of the stuff that you study from the guides, whether they're online or in the books, for the most part they won't be on the test. Like, I was really worried about the math section and like the geometry and algebra, but when I actually took the test, I didn't even see a hint, you know, of geometry or really algebra or anything, you know, when it gets all complicated with all the equations and whatnot. But still, you know, study hard just in case, because you never know, because, you know, the more questions you answer correctly, the harder they become, so, you know, they could just randomly pop up. Let's see, with general science, they'll talk about biology with cells, viruses, classification of living things, plants, animals, ecology, habitats, and biodiversity. They'll also talk about the human physiology, cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems, the muscular system, the skeletal system, integumentary system, the respiratory system, digestive